We are.
We are recording.
Okay. Alright. Can you imagine running 25 miles an hour across a mountain or sleeping on a mountain's cliff? Personally, I could not imagine that. I would take a wrong step, or I would roll over in the middle of the night and fall completely down the entire mountain. But there are primates that live in a remote part of Ethiopia they're called something. They really are. Gelada.
Rock and roll.
Alright. Can you imagine running 25 miles per hour across a mountain or sleeping on the cliffs of the mountain? Personally, I could not. I would take the wrong step, or I would roll over in the middle of the night and fall completely down the side of the mountain. But there are primates that live in a remote part of Ethiopia called the bleeding heart baboons, or gelada baboons. Even though they have this baboon name, they are technically not baboons. They are just named that because of their likeness look-wise to the baboons. They're called the bleeding heart baboons because of the heart shape on their chest that looks like it's bleeding. They are the last species in the class called Therapithecus. They've managed to adapt to their surroundings over time and made it where they have lived longer than any other species in their class. Here is them running down the side of the mountain, how fast they're going, and how they're able to run no matter how steep or how long the mountaintops are. Like I said, they're found in Ethiopia in a mountains called Simmons. Gelada baboons are herbivores, which means they do not eat meat. They only eat plants and vegetables. And the mountain is packed with over 1,200 different types of plant species, so it's great for a herbivore. The baboons prefer to eat grass and the grass shoots, but in times of difficulty, they can live off of the roots and the seeds from the grass. But that's only when they have to survive. The majority of the time, they usually spend foraging for food or socializing. During the difficulty months, they spend about 85% of their time just foraging for food, and the other 15% sleeping and socializing a little. But they prefer to socialize just as much as they do eating, so during the harder times, the 85% of just foraging for food is not likely. Their family environment, they live together with about 12 to 15. Most groups have 12 to 15 baboons at a time, and they're primarily women or females. They have 3 or 4 males that they keep around for mating purposes and to protect them when needed, but the majority are women. They also have large groups that have a few more males, but it's still about 1 male for every 4 women. They keep the alphas around as long as they can protect them and continue producing more baboons, but as soon as they hit their prime, that's when a new alpha can step in and take the alpha down. If the alpha is still living after the new alpha takes in, they move that male to being a babysitter, so they keep them around just to watch the kids, and that's about it. They no longer have mating purposes. Even though they are herbivores, they have very long canine teeth, which are used to attack predators when they are being attacked, or to keep their alpha stance. They can use to attack their own kind and see who's more powerful. And that is why they are labeled one of the most deadly animals in the world. And here's a picture of 2 males being attacked, or 2 males in an altercation, and as you can see, the mouth, they have to lift up their lip to show their teeth because of how long their teeth are. As I was saying explained earlier, they're very social animals. They like to communicate, they like to spend their time socializing as humans do. And what's awesome about these animals is they make noises with their mouth just like we do. It may not come out as words, but they're able to smack their lips or come out with grunting noises, which the other people in their family know what they're saying because it's like us talking back and forth. That is very good when you have someone attacking you and you're not able to fend yourself. You can call one of your brothers or sisters and they can help you with the attacker. Researchers also believe that the noises and the different sounds they make are them naming other baboons in their group. So their noises might be them calling for another person. I have this other video of them eating. They're eating their grass shoots and they're communicating with each other, as you can see. He was just calling for the rest of the people, saying that there was food for them to eat. As you can see, these animals are very unique, and that has helped them survive over the decades that they have lived on this mountain. When all their other species in their class died out, they have been able to adapt and they have been able to survive because of these communication and being able to attack those with their teeth. And so they have been able to live a long lifespan, and they are not endangered, and they will continue to be able to build a long lifestyle because of how they have been able to adapt. So thank y'all.